Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Leo. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you, so please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, you can always check those out. They'll all be linked in the description box below, as will all the ways that you can contact me for a private reading. And if I could ask you to please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. There's a subscribe button on one side of the screen. You just have to hit that. And if you want to leave me a comment, that would be appreciated too. But without further ado, I am laying these cards out so that they are the right way up to you. So bear with me if I get a little bit confused. Okay, Leos. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Okay. My lovely Leos. Interesting. Oof, very interesting, Leos. There is a lot of love energy going on, or emotional energy, I should say, going on. Emotional month by the looks of it for you. Ooh, it takes a good turn. Overall energy. If I can pick it up. Okay, so your overall energy is the Knight of Swords. Now, knights represent the extremes of the energy. So this is a caution to see which side you fall in on this month, my lovely Leos. The Knight of Swords, he is, knights are about movement. He rushes in, he saves the day. His knowledge and understanding and wisdom can be a great trait. It can be a case of you really plowing forwards in a positive and action-orientated way. On the flip side of that, the knight can also be rash and rush in without thinking that they are doing the right thing, but kind of messing things up along the way because they rush in without assessing the situation first. So as I say, it's the extremes of the energy there. And to be honest with you, looking at this reading, there are some extremes of energy going on throughout. So it's a month of really taking note of where you are, what you're feeling, what is going on, in order to get the best outcome possible for you, okay? So we're starting off with feeling a bit stuck, feeling like you don't know which way to go, your hands are a bit tied, you're bound up, you can't see the wood for the trees, and it's making you feel like you don't want to make a move at all. But be cautious. Don't suddenly break out and just rush ahead with something without thinking it through first. But also don't stay stuck. The eights are about movement, but the Eight of Swords is about non-movement. So that feeling stuck may be a good thing at the start, because it may make you just take that step back and have that sense of caution about what you need to be doing right now. So maybe use that energy to your advantage, if that makes sense. Search your heart for the answers here. We have the Ace of Cups next to that. And the Ace of Cups is, cups are feelings, emotions. It's that water energy. And aces are beginnings. And this is you being heart-led, the beginning of something that is coming from a place of truth and honesty within your heart. Okay, so allow your heart to be open and allow yourself to begin to explore the emotions behind whatever your issue is right now that's making you feel stuck. This is going to take some strength and some courage. You are going to need to remember to be gentle with yourself. Again, not rushing, not pushing and plowing forwards at any cost. This is about you having the strength and the humility to approach things in a loving and cautious and caring way, especially with yourself as well as with others right now, being considerate of others' feelings. And it's interesting because we then have the Empress in reverse. Now, whenever we have reversals, I always say it is easy to flip them the right way up. The Empress represents birth, creation, new beginnings, seeing your ideas coming to fruition. You know, it is about getting what you want and developing it and growing it. When it is in the reverse, it may be that at the moment you are too obsessed with the power, the sexual energy, the emotions are being clouded by the desire, the want. And desire and want aren't bad emotions, they're not bad things, but they are if they're done from a place of getting what you want at all costs, okay? And you may be stunting your own growth right now. So in order to flip that and allow that growth to happen, remember to open your heart up and be heart-led. And it's very interesting, if you look down the center here, we have all cups. That heart-centric, emotional openness and willingness is central to the whole reading. In the center here, we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is that youthful energy, that offer of new love. That's the romantic dreamer in you, the one that is here to say, it is okay to love yourself. It is okay to be open and willing and able to share your love. It is okay to dream. It is okay to just kind of go with it a little bit. And it is a message of allowing your dreams to gestate, to be there, and to have that enthusiasm about life, about yourself, about love in general, okay? We then have the Lovers in reverse, and again, easy to flip. Lovers is the joining of two souls when it is in the upright. It is the coming together. It may represent new love, especially with that page there. But when it's in the reverse, there is some jealousy, some discontent, some disquiet, something that is making you feel a little bit petulant. Are you mistaking sex for love? Are you mistaking animal attraction for love? That'll be for some of you. For others of you, it's about that green-eyed monster that can rear its head sometimes, even if it's like, well, why did they get the promotion and I didn't? Why have they got a nice car and I'm driving around in something that's falling apart? You know, it's that kind of energy. You have a choice here. The Lovers also represents choice, and you have a choice of whether to choose with your heart be heart-led, be open, be honest, be loving and kind and generous, or whether to just choose on a more material level, a more jealous and petty level, you know? What are you going to choose? How are you going to move forwards? Are you going to rush in without thinking, without feeling, without caring how it affects others? Or are you going to move forwards positively with knowledge and wisdom and being able to have the clarity of vision that you need to move forwards, whether it's in love, work, life, spiritual realms, whatever. Okay. We then have two kings. First king we have is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, he is dynamic. He's creative. He is fire. He is you, Leo. He has the strength of the lion. He is the person who's very dynamic and very much the person that everyone wants to know, everyone wants to be around, everyone wants to be. He's you at your best, Leo, okay? Are you going to be that leader that shows that creativity and that inspiration to others, that leads in a very strong and dynamic way? Only if you can get rid of this jealousy and this energy of being a bit stuck and maybe rushing in, a bit foolhardy. Next to him, he is tempered by the Queen of Cups. She is all about love and emotions and going with the flow, trusting your intuition, trusting your instinct, which goes very well with the King of Wands. He's very intuitive as well. So this is definitely the message that is coming through here very strongly, is to be open and willing to adapt, to understand, to love, to go with the flow, to have that strength. Interesting that these are at opposite corners. But have it in a gentle and loving way. Be very careful in your approach. Don't rush in and plow over other people's feelings. We then have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles here showing me that you can achieve that balance. It takes generosity. It takes kindness. It takes being more of a fatherly type figure, being the person that you want to be, being the person that you want others to see you as, being the person that is the stable one, the rock, the one who is set. And then you will get that. That will be the result of it, is being financially set, having that stable home life, being secure. So don't let the insecurities get the better of you here. Allow yourself to feel that security. And if there is someone in your life who is like this King of Pentacles, who is that sort of fatherly, generous, warm, giving, loving person who is in that state of peace and tranquility within themselves, maybe ask them for some help, and maybe ask them, or at least look to them for ways that you can embody that yourself. But the key here for you this month is love. Love of self, love to others and of others, and allowing that flow, allowing that gentleness, allowing that strength to deal with what you need to deal with, that will help you to become unstuck and become secure and abundant and safe. Okay, Let's take a couple of oracle cards for you. That one seemed to want to come out, but I think I just threw it basically. So I'm going to see if it comes out again. No, it did not. Okay, so yes, we have the Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. This is what I was saying about these two cards here. Look out for the manipulation. That's you being manipulative or others being manipulative of you. Don't allow that to cloud your judgment. The Shadow Queen is here to shine her light on those areas where you are being less than honest or others are being less than honest with you. Get that knowledge, get that wisdom, and be open and willing with your heart to receiving. Take a healing with the fairies. Okay. And stand your ground. If it's worth fighting for, if it's worth your time and it's what you want, then stand your ground. Set those healthy boundaries and stand up for what you want. Let your heart tell you what you want. Let's take a healing with the fairies. With the angels, sorry. Just do the healing with the fairies. Yes. Because you are emerging, Leo. You are coming out of a dark phase. You are emerging as the person that you can be. The leader that has it all. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. If you would like to delve deeper or you would just like a private reading anyway, you can contact me via my website. Link is in the description box below. But until next time, please do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Namaste.